만개경 살인검.
For centuries, whispers about a hidden sun have haunted the edges of myth and forbidden knowledge. A sun not of light, but of shadow. A source of power so absolute that ancient rulers feared even speaking its name aloud. It appeared in alchemical manuscripts, occult diagrams, and secret doctrines passed from temple to temple, always shrouded in warnings. They called it the Black Sun. To some, it was the key to transformation. To others, the symbol of cosmic endings. And behind its darkness lay the reason why priests, kings, and secret societies approached it with both fascination and terror. Across medieval Europe, the Islamic Golden Age, and Taoist China, alchemists wrote about a symbol as unsettling as it was profound: the Black Sun, or Sol Niger. At first glance, it looked like a mark of death, the end of all things. But within the cryptic language of alchemy, it represented something very different. This symbol was the gateway, the beginning of the great work, the point where destruction and rebirth fused into a single process. In Western manuscripts, alchemy appeared to be about turning base metals into gold. But this was always a disguise. The real goal was spiritual, the transformation of the alchemist's own being. The great work unfolded in stages: nigredo, blackening; albedo, whitening; and rubedo, reddening. The Black Sun ruled over nigredo, the first and most feared of these stages. Here, matter had to decompose, identities had to dissolve, and the comfortable illusions of the ego had to collapse before any enlightenment or purification could occur. Medieval texts called this the putrefactio, the rotting away of the old so that something entirely new could emerge. Arabic alchemists spoke in the same language of transformation. For them, the blackening was essential, because only after darkness came the whitening, the birth of wisdom, clarity, and spiritual light. In Taoist China, internal alchemy described an almost identical process: the breaking apart of the ordinary self so that the deeper forces of the spirit could realign and ascend. Across cultures, the Black Sun marked the threshold moment when chaos becomes the precondition for creation. Plato, in the Republic, explained that the human soul must move from the darkness of ignorance to the light of knowledge. Through this lens, this symbol takes on a meaning that goes beyond alchemy. It reflects a truth that appears in every human life. Growth and renewal often come after our hardest trials. It is in those moments of loss, failure, or despair where new abilities emerge, and where we discover parts of ourselves we did not know existed. Accepting the presence of the Black Sun means understanding that darkness and light not only coexist, but need each other to exist at all. For the alchemists, this was the first law of transformation. There could be no illumination without first passing through the stage of nigredo, where old structures collapse and the self is stripped to its core. In modern times, Carl Jung gave this symbol a psychological meaning. He linked it to the shadow, the side of the human mind that holds the emotions, impulses, and memories we deny or repress. He summarized it in one sentence: one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. For Jung, it represented the descent into this inner night. He argued that integrating the shadow was essential for the process he called individuation, the path toward becoming a whole and authentic self. This confrontation was never easy. It felt like a collapse of everything familiar, but it was precisely this collapse that allowed something new to be born. Jung recommended techniques like dream interpretation, active imagination, and symbolic meditation